Should have. Yeah, he's nice. Nice. He's dead. Damn.
I'm curious. Why did you decide to jump there? Because you were just landing out of a combo. Why did you decide to jump there? I'm curious.
What did I just do? I don't even know. So.
Oh, okay. So I hit you with back air. I hit you with back air nair, and then I was gonna grab you because I figured, oh, you just got hit. You were gonna try and shield and stop getting hit, right? But then you jumped and you like perfectly spaced it back here.
So that's exactly, you answered your own question. So the average player, when they're getting hit by stuff, they just hold shield. And I'll tell you right now, this happens as Falco all the time. I will have somebody in a situation that, let's say I hit you with like a forward tilt and it does nothing basically, but everyone shields after that forward tilt. It's like there's no reason to. It's not true into anything. So I'll go forward tilt, dash up and go for a grab, and that situation happens all the time, right? So when you hit me over,
that makes sense.
so when you hit me with the way that you did, I didn't get knocked down, so I didn't have to tech or do anything. The average person in that situation, as the person, I guess the defender in my case, or who I was, they would typically shield, which you're not wrong for at all to think that, right? But the next level of that is if I know that most people would shield there, I'm gonna jump. So if you go for a grab, you're gonna miss, right? And then the next layer of that would be if you know that I know, and you go back and forth and do that kind of a meme, I guess, or you know what, that I know that shielding is the wrong thing, so you should know that I'm gonna jump, which means instead of you grabbing, you're not gonna jump and contest my jump, right? And then if you call me out on something like that, since that's if there's like a standard timeline where let's say the normal person would shield, the alternative timeline is that the more experienced person is going to jump. If you call that out and you call out my jump with like, let's say a back air or an air or something of your own, and you catch me, next time we're in a situation like that, instead of me jumping, I'm going to up smash or I'm going to up tilt because I'm expecting you to try and catch my jump since you know I'm not going to shield. Right, I'm not going to revert to the traditional timeline of starting to shield instead. So let's say if you knock me down and then I go like this to try and jump away, and when I do that, you catch it with a back air. Next time, I'm not going to jump. I'm going to up smash. Right, I'm going to try and catch you. So then, if you see that, this is where the next layer would be. If you see that I up smashed you and it worked, next time you shouldn't jump. You should go for a grab, or you should go for an F smash. Right, because I'm going to stand here and do this. You can just grab me through that since you kind of have like a kind of a tether. Or you can go for an F smash and just outrange me, right?
Yeah.
So this is where just paying attention to what's happening in the game as well. Whether it's like kind of an autopilot thing or like a subconscious thing, you should be paying attention to. If you knock me down, for example, let's say if I go like this, if I knock you down, do you roll away? Do you get up attack? Do you roll in? What do you do? If I'm paying attention to that, not that I'm going to get a kill on you at 60, but if you, let's say, get knocked down with like a forward tilt or something, I knock you down and then you roll away from me, I can try and catch you with like a side B, or I can run up and go for like not like a back air like that, but like a back air like this, landing and try and catch you like that. If you roll away and I know you're going to shield, I can run up to you with like pure confidence, just run up and go for a grab, right? If I think you're going to roll in, I can run towards you to influence you to try and cross me up, right? And as soon as you do, I'll jump back with you and go for like a down air into like a back air like that or something. But this is just tracking habits 101, right? If you feel like you're fighting someone and just
of course,
happens, what's up?
Oh no, it's like I get what you're saying. It's just like there's just so many interactions like that happen in a match. It's like information retention is hard. Like I can remember some good stuff like at ledge. Like I can be fine with that because obviously I have my projectiles and stuff. But it's just like it's hard to remember all of those situations, determine which ones are mix-ups and which ones aren't, and then be able to put them back in that scenario and correctly predict that outcome. Like obviously all that's hard. That's why the pros are the pros. But it's just like. It's like I'm just starting to learn how to do that. I just think I'm not doing it enough, and I don't know how to improve on that.
So here's what you could do. So we could take our example of what happened before when I jumped over you and I didn't get grabbed. You could say that what does the average player do, and then what does a good player do, right? Because if you say the average person in this spot is going to get grabbed, or they're going to shield, so I'm going to go for a grab because it's 9 times out of 10 it does work. If you fight someone where they reverse you, you can say, okay, this person is actually a good player, so I have to go for like the next level step of whatever my mix-up is going to be, right? So you can kind of stack the odds to say, okay, the average person is going to fall into this because they don't know the setup, or the average person, like let's say, jumps out of the corner, or holds shield too long, or if I F smash your shield, the average person spot dodges right after, or if they like come down with an aerial and they miss, they roll away or something. Like the average person just does stuff like that. I'm not going to say that they always do that, but if you were to say, I'm going to go for this, I'm gonna go for this one setup 10 times in a row.
That's the normal
Yeah,
response.
and you're gonna get them 7 times out of 10 at least or something, right? So the more
Yeah.
experienced players, let's say for example, rather than let's say running up to you and let's say I knock you down, the average player who doesn't really know how to tech chase, for example, will go for a dash attack after they knock you down. They'll forward tilt you, or they'll dash attack you, or forward throw, or whatever, and then they dash attack you after they knock you down, right? If you roll away, they catch you like that, right? But to say that,
Right.
if I think that you're a good player, and I'm not going to think that you're going to just roll away because the average person would, I'm going to run up to you and wait to see what you do, right? Then after I see what you do, okay, let's say I run up to you and you do a get up attack. Let's say you hit me, or maybe you don't hit me at all because I don't get close enough for you to hit me, but you don't get punished, right? Next time I knock you down into that situation, I'm not going to run on you and think you're going to roll away again. I'm going to think you're going to go for a get up attack, so I'm going to try and punish that get up attack, right? And the next layer there for you too is if you're paying attention to the fact that I did nothing and you didn't get hit by anything when you did your get up attack. If you see that I run up to you and then I jump back and try and catch like a roll in, and you go for another get up attack, you should see that I'm trying to condition you. I'm trying to condition you to believe that doing get up attack is safe, right? It's safe to keep on going for it because you never get hit or you're not dying from it, right? So as soon as you keep on doing that, if I let's say I fake I want you to roll in, I fake I want you to roll in, I go for like a dash back F smash. Is like you keep on doing get up attack instead of trying to punish that over and over again the wrong way. Once if I've conditioned you to believe that it's safe, I'm going to wait for you to be at a high enough percent that when I do go for your get up attack punish, it's actually going to kill you. Right? I don't want to show my hand too soon as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
That makes sense. I see that.
I'll admit, there's no set amount of patterns in the game to say these are all the patterns that anyone could ever do because there's so many different moves, so many different interactions, so many different skill levels, and whatever you want to call it. But as far as what you should memorize when you're fighting somebody, you can pick out 2 or 3 things that they do, and you can stack that against the average person and say, okay, the average person does this. If this person does the exact same thing, then I can fight them like they're a normal player. But if they are doing something that's way more advanced, or you're getting reversed, or you're dying for your supposed read, then you have to start to respect the player a lot more, right? Or you should, otherwise you're probably going to lose, right?
Right.
So let's say, for example, just stand in the middle here for a second. So let's say if you are I don't know, not experienced player, I would assume that if I run up to you and go like this and then jump in front of you like that, or more so like this, an unexperienced player would probably try and grab me. They go like this. If I go like that, they're going to try and grab, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you use the double jump to bait out the grab. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like something like that. If you happen to go for that grab and you miss, I come down with the down air, I hit you, or do a combo or whatever, right?
Yeah.
A more experienced player would see that if I go like this and I just happen to jump in front of you, the first time they might try and go for grab, but if they see that they miss, next time they're either going to stay in shield and then jump out of shield with like a nair, or they're going to up smash me for doing that. If I go like this, it's going to up smash as soon as I come down, right?
Yeah.
So you can take something like that and say, okay, so if he's going to try and up smash me, instead of going for the double jump in front of him, since he's going to wait in shield for me to do the double jump like this and then come down, next time I'm not going to double jump like that. I'm just going to come down and go for a grab because you're going to wait for me. You're letting me do what I want to do, right? And I could use that to win. I can use that one instance to win a game or win a set even. Because every single time I jump down in front of them, they think I'm going to do the double jump because it worked for them one time. They got the up smash. Now, instead of doing this, I'm just going to land and go for a grab. Right? If they start panicking, let's say if I go for that enough times and they adjust and they start spot dodging so they don't get grabbed, instead of coming down for a grab, I'm going to go come down and go for jab. Right? Something like that. Or I'm going to come down and I'm going to charge something so I can outlast their spot dodge. Right? So the one interaction is just playing on somebody's shield, but you can push that as far as you want to, as long as that's the one thing that you're comfortable punishing, right? I don't have to know about how you get off of platforms, your tech options, your panic options out of shield, your get up options from the ledge, your favorite combo. I don't have to know about any of that stuff, right? If you're trying to grab me out of shield when I double jump in front of you, I can win a game because I can F smash you. I can get grabs for combos. I can go for back airs. I can go for up smashes. I can do all kinds of stuff. Right? And it's literally just one interaction. All it is just jumping in front of you like that. Right? And if you can't adjust, then you're going to lose. Right?
Right.
And you can put that example across anything in the game. If I knock you down and every single time you roll in, if I bait you by running towards you and you think you're going to cross me up like this, but I dash back with you so you roll it in front of me, then I get F smashes, down tilts, same situation. If you don't adjust, because every time I run in, it's like, okay, this time he's going to dash attack me. So I'm going to roll in to get behind him. It's like, no, I'm never going to go for a dash attack because I know that you want to roll in. I'm going to get that grab or whatever it is, and I can win a game because of that, right? Same thing if we're in the corner right here, right? If I knock you down with a forward tilt, dash towards you, then you roll in, I go like this, and I kill you. It's like, well, I really only need three of those situations to happen in the game at the right percent, and I will get kills because of that and win, right? So I guess the punchline here is, what do you like to cover? What do you want to be good at covering with your character? Do you like getting smash attacks? Do you like getting back airs? Do you like landing bell? Like, it doesn't, you don't have to answer this right now. Just in general, whatever you like to do, figure out how you can incorporate that into your reads or into what habits you're trying to recognize from your opponent, right? If you notice that every time you, let's say you forward tilt my shield or you jab my shield, instead of me trying to grab you because you're too far away, I jump right there. That's when you could be going for like jab, bell. I jump and I jump right into the bell.
Yeah.
Then you run over here and you go for like side B up, or you go for back air, or if I am over on the platform, then you jump up here and go for like an up smash right here or something, right? Whatever you want to do, right? Just those are the types of things that you can use to make your own play style or have your own creativity with your character.
Yeah, I like punishing out of shield options. That is something that I definitely like to do. So I think I'm just gonna start thinking.
There it is. Just start thinking.
All right. Well, let's put that to the test right now.
Alrighty, let's do it.